Hi, you guys. Hey, Naro. I think I'm live, right? Yes, I'm live. Oh, hey, Ashley. Yeah, thank you for stopping by and saying hi, Ashley. You have a good night. I know it's pretty late. It's getting late at your time. Yeah. But thank you for dropping in and showing the support. Hey, Pauline. Hey, Cindy. Cindy. I keep saying Cindy. Okay, Sandy. I think the way I say it. Right. So yeah, so today I'm not crafting, but just more cleaning. Um, and we can talk a little bit about um, business, Etsy, or whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, there's not a lot of new things going on with me. There's a market. I was talking to Nita earlier. Since my Etsy is really slow, I think I might do a market. That's just a maybe because I'm trying to prepare for the new year and getting ready for the tax season. And I need to put away all my things that I bought. I bought so much fabric that I'm not putting away. So today you guys just see me clean up and just putting my fabrics away. Hey, Robin. How are you, Robin? I know you started your business recently. So since it's the holiday, are you really busy? I think it depends on the product you sell. That's what I'm thinking because uh, my Christmas shirts are not doing well. So I think I'm gonna try to do some markets in the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try to make something that's not complicated because I only have 2 weeks to build the product. Um, so I was talking to Nita. I mean, it would be great if me and Nita can do one together. I think I'm gonna message her on Facebook. So if we can do one together, I think that's gonna be fantastic. Ooh, this light is so bright. I'm gonna turn off this. Now my room's a little bit dark. Yeah. Hey, Tanya, T. Have not seen you for a long time, T. How are you doing, T? It's good to see you this evening. Hey, Invisible Angel. Oh, yay, we got, what's your name? Invisible Angel 19. What's your name? So I like to put a name to the YouTube username so I know who you are. Oh, hey, Evelyn. Evelyn's here. Yeah, Robin, I'm not selling anything at this moment too. Like I think I'm just gonna be closing up shop early December. I put December 10, but I think I'm just gonna be closing it down. So I can have the whole month to just reflect and put all my inventory, like things I need to clear out, things that I'm not planning to sell anymore, and get rid of things that I'm not gonna use. So that's the purpose of today. I'm just clearing things out. I've been just not motivated lately since my Etsy is a little bit down. I even bought an Etsy course, but I don't think the course is helping me much because most of the things that are in the course I kind of know already. So I just canceled the course and just gonna clear out things that are not doing well for me, and then I'll figure it out Etsy while I take my break. So I'll figure that out, and then I'm gonna try to do some local holiday sale because there's a tons of market fair going on in my area, and I was planning to talk with Nita. We could do one. So if I'm gonna do it, I was thinking of just doing towels, embroidered towels that are ready to go, and the toilet paper roller is ready to go. Just just those two items, like basic things that I could whip out like quick because I only have probably like a 2 week to prepare for it since Christmas approaching. And then I can also relax too because I don't have to worry about shipping with Etsy. So Invisible Angel 19. Oh yeah, Audrey. Oh my gosh. I love that name, Audrey Invisible and Angel 19. That's a really cute name. And I really like that name. So hey sweet Texas Stitches. Good evening. Robin, that's good. That's good. Take time to, figure out um, and, prepare your sample, prepare whatever you need to prepare before you open because it gets overwhelming. I took a year to prepare for it, but still, I am burnt out. Not so like I make so much sale. It's from trying to figure out Etsy. I'm trying to figure out my niche. Like I'm kind of all over the place, and I don't like to do that. So I think that's stressing me out, and I don't know the word to describe it, but I was listening to a like presentation on podcast on Facebook. It was a lady. She's oh my god, that lady's so smart. Everything that did she described in her video, which is I don't know. It's all the word that describe my feeling right now with Etsy. I'm not complaining that Etsy is not a good marketplace. It's just I'm not good at researching and not good at making it work for me. So Etsy is a great marketplace, but I really like everything she said resonate with me, and I'm hoping that when I figure things out, I can help. Those of you that are in the same boat. That's why I'm making this live today just to share a little bit of my thoughts. But I'm gonna reflect more next month. So and I will also put out a community tag. Like if you guys want to do, want to share your 2022, vision board, we can do that. I will put some prompts. So I'm trying to clean this, but I do not know where. I mean, I was cleaning up a little bit. So maybe I'm gonna do the fabric first because I got a ton of fabric that I just keep on buying and I throw them on the corner. So now I'm gonna. I don't even know if I have enough of these comic board to put these away, but we'll see. Yeah, Sweet Texas Stitches. That is correct. So when I listened to that podcast, it's not really a podcast, but it was like a video that the lady put out. She was talking about, like why Etsy is not working for us is because we're focusing on improving the SEO and we're not looking at the product. She was talking about how you need to find a product that serve your customer, serve your target audience, and not something that you like. Because if you're doing something you like, that's just more like an interest or a hobby. And you're probably not gonna be making you probably make some sales, but it's not gonna be a lot. You're probably not gonna get to that goal of um, selling a lot and reaching your revenue goal. So I was thinking, hey, like I'm just making things based on what I think it's cute, things I see that I like, and I'm not thinking I just jump putting my feet in the water first without like knowing how to swim, you guys. So I guess that's kind of like the term I'm gonna use. Like I jump in without knowing how to swim, so I kind of like just want to test it out. And so now I feel like I am overwhelmed. Like this is not working in my favor because I'm just testing things out and just doing things. It's not making a livable income, and I'm wasting a lot of my time, my resource, money, and so I kept me thinking, I need to find a different like niche. So I'm still gonna keep this, but I'm not gonna put too much energy on what I'm doing, like the birthday brochure. I'm gonna do a second Etsy shop though. So that's for next year. Go meet a vision board. Oh, that's awesome too. Yeah, I did a vision board this year using Photoshop, but yeah. So vision board, I don't know if you guys are familiar with vision board. Vision board is just something that you look forward to, your goals or your plans for next year that you want to meet. So it could be anything. It does not have to be a business, but mine's gonna be more heavily focused on business and health because I've been not meeting that goal this year. Put that goal for this year, and yeah, my health is not there because of this the stress and the constant thinking of like my Etsy, like putting things, figuring out Etsy, putting too much energy on figuring out Etsy. So I want to do something where I don't have to think about that too much, and so I can focus on um, pursuing the other goals that I put on my list. Yeah, TC, that's the thing. Do you guys think it's oversaturated? I just feel like the birthday t-shirts are oversaturated. So I'm not gonna focus too much on like, paying ads. You see how Angela did that for me? I mean, we did double our sales, but I just didn't feel like it was um like I just feel like it wasn't doing what I expected to do. Like it was good that we doubled my sales. But then at this point, I just don't know. Like right after Halloween, um, everything just dropped for me, and also I turned on my ads because there's kind of no point for me. I'm just like, you know what, whatever's just sell. I'm not gonna put any more energy or trying to figure out this SEO because it's not really the SEO. I think it's the oversaturation of the market because I was reading that lady's presentation where she talked about how um, there's a product that it's at its peak. When it's at its peak stage, that's when it's already oversaturated because everybody's already getting to the market in that particular niche. So now it's already oversaturated. That you're still gonna make sale, but you're not gonna make a lot of sale and meeting your revenue goals. So I just feel like the birthday t-shirts, it's already at its peak now. It's oversaturated. So you guys are still getting to it. And if you guys can make your things unique, I just feel overwhelming. Like I constantly gotta come up with a new thing, and then trying to keep up with the order and getting my house in order. It's just, I don't know. It's overwhelming, girl. If you guys can relate to me. Um, and those of you that have not started Etsy, yeah, like if you guys want to get into the birthday shirt, yeah, try it out and see how it goes. I mean, I just have too much on my plate and I cannot handle that. So I'm trying to find something that is easier for me. That serve. I need to find and I need to like say who's my target audience and make a product that serve them other than making a product that I like. That was the whole thing of the presentation that I saw on Facebook. And she described something about like the being in a rabbit hole. Like I am in a rabbit hole right now because I have all these mixed feeling about my shop, all these things that I put energy, time, and like I didn't grow the way how I wanted to grow. I mean, I know people say it take time, but it shouldn't be this hard, you guys. I mean, it's so hard just to try to make a profitable income on Etsy. And I know that there's a lot of people that done it. I know it's possible. It's just I haven't found the right service or product that I want to serve my target audience, and I haven't defined my target audience. It's just like, I like embroidery. I don't like sewing. I'm just gonna do this and that. So I don't have like a defined target audience. Yeah, sweet Texas stitches. Oh my gosh, I feel like Etsy price is all over the place, you guys. Nancy from Nancy Blank, she showed us a photo of two items that are the same. They use the same stock photo image, but one was selling for $15. I think 15 or 20, and then the other one was selling for 65. So I was like, I just feel like Etsy, they kind of put the price based on what they think, I don't know anymore. The pricing just really confused me too at this point. So I'm just gonna be in the middle, because I don't want to be too high or too low. So I gotta like find my little sweet spot in the middle. Hi, Laura. Hey, good to see you, Laura. That's why I'm working on more solid colors for mine instead of seasonal print. Yeah, see, yeah, T, you're all right. And baby bloomers, baby outfits, headbands, things like that. Like I feel like accessories sell more than the t-shirt, because the birthday personalized t-shirt, the person only buy one because they only buy for one child at a time, right? Unless they have a twin or they're buying for other people. But technically, we always get only one sale per shirt, and you don't have the chance of people buying like 20, 30 item, compared to like if you're selling accessory, like if you're selling a baby bunnies or some gift bags or tree bags, I don't know, something that's accessories, people will buy like for gifts, and they probably have like 20 friends or 20 family members they want to give to, so they will buy 20 at a time or 30 at a time, so you will make more sales that way. But with birthday item, I just feel like since it's oversaturated now, like you only get one here, one there, and then people only buy only one at a time. They don't buy like 30 quantity. So that's something to think about. I mean, I'm not saying that you guys can't do it. I mean, anybody can do anything. This is just my personal observation that I gonna not really put too much focus on this anymore. This is not um working really well because I whip up like 50 listings for Christmas and I only made two sales from that. So I'm like, you know what? I spent a whole week doing listing and bordering sample. Man, like I'm just like I'm kind of done with that. And I got burnout. So like, it shouldn't be this hard. I'm putting too much effort in that and the return is just so small that I need to do more research and work smarter, so you don't have to be burnout like what I did 2 weeks ago. So I'm just not gonna care about the Christmas holiday sale. Whatever sells. Whatever doesn't sell, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Because now I'm gonna just enjoy my time for the rest of the year and reflect and do something different next year. I'm not quitting, but I am doing more research, figuring things out. Because a business will always evolve, and you will always find things that doesn't work, and you got to get rid of it and figure something that works for your business, or in this case, my business. Hey, Jill. Yeah, T. Oh my gosh, T. Congratulations, 3 skirt. Yes, that's awesome. I I just have not like put up any sewing item up, so technically I have not made any sale from my I didn't put too much focus on that. So I haven't made any sales from like my sewing item. I think I don't enjoy doing that anymore. I just feel like I'm tired of figuring it out. I'm tired of figuring this out. I know it sounds like a minor and complaining, but um, I'm just showing the frustration of, at the early stage, trying to figure something that worked for your business that will keep your business going. At this point, it's early, and I'm just frustrated, figure things out. And I'm tired of the constant figuring things out, like trying to like testing products out, testing things, and it's not working. I'm lose time, money, and I don't want to deal with that anymore. So I'm just gonna be doing what I want to do, and I don't have to sell. Um, I don't need to get frustrated over like not making sales. It is frustrating, and I see that a lot on the Facebook group with Angela group, with other Etsy seller group. The frustration, the struggle is real because we haven't figured out the research part, how to do good research. The lady that I watched the video from on Facebook talk about researching um, items that have statistics that it's working, because you don't want to choose something that you create that it doesn't have proof that it's working. I mean, you could, but I want to do something that um, already have stats out there to show me the proof that, hey, this area, this niche, this market is doing well, and then I can create a product around there. Because I don't want to be in a saturated one where I constantly have to figure things every day. And I thought this was so well, but I didn't put much research. I just thought, and I do it, and it didn't do well. Like I did that for the last weekend. Yeah, nah, I'm tired. So I'm just not gonna be listing any more things when I see just whatever sells for the rest of the year, and then I'm just gonna do a fun market. I'm gonna try. If not, then I'm just gonna focus on cleaning up, destashing, getting rid of things, and getting ready for the new year. So, hey, Angela, Angela Bowman. Hey, good evening. Oh, thank you for saying that. Yeah, ladies, if you guys are new here, if you guys could hit the thumbs up, I appreciate that. Hey, Carolyn. Yeah, I want all of us to be successful, you guys, because I know a lot of us are moms and we're staying home, and I know it's frustrating when you're trying to raise your kids and work so hard and the return is so little, you guys. It's so devastating. I'm gonna test all these things. I'll make sure. I mean, if after a year this work out for me, I will let you guys know how it goes, because I'm still learning how to do the research. I'm just not good. Like I gotta learn that. So and the product needs to serve your audience, your target audience, because and that's the thing. I gotta figure out the audience that I want to serve, and what's that product or that service gonna be that will make their life better or easier, whatever, you know. And that, I think that's what I was taught in even the business course I took, and I kind of stray away from that and just do whatever I think it's cute, you know. And yeah, that's where I'm wrong. That's not my audience. That's the product. I'm doing children's stuff. My target audience is parents and grandparents or auntie and uncle that will buy. Um, your target audience is people that will buy the item. And why would they buy the item that you're making? You know, like why do they need to buy it? What does this? What purpose does it serve for them? So I already have that defined, but I just felt like this is a crowded market already. So I am looking to something different. I'm just gonna leave this as is. I took the business course and I wrote that out. Tanya, I did wrote that out too. I gotta print out my little business. I did wrote like probably a 10-page um business plan, but yeah, I kind of stray away from it. And I kind of figured out it's this market is already at its peak of oversaturation. So and then I don't constantly want to like doing new things, getting overwhelmed. I want to have time for you to have time for my kids, have time to do other things, and just you know, like having my Etsy sale automated. And I don't want to work. I know that I want to work really hard at the beginning, but when I figure it out, hopefully it will be easier. Like I got all these knowledge, all these things that I already knew. It's just so hard to apply them when it times to come to do it. It's just difficult, you guys. Hope you guys understand. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's here. I was beginning thirst trap on that damn. Hey, Oli. Hey. So it says came in 4% myself and has. I realize I'm probably still on probation. Yeah, and Angela, I heard a bunch of people said their shop like got like their stuff got put on reserve. I don't know. I never got my item put on reserve. Even when I started, they maybe they did put my shop on probation for a month, but then after that, like I have not have any reserve on my account. I've been getting paid like weekly, so I don't know if your shop got put on reserve, your item, or I mean your account. Yes, T. Thank you for reminding me that, girl. That's what I've been wanting to do. That's what the purpose of this YouTube is. Um, to do more of sewing and pattern making. That's why it's a sign. I did thought about it. Thank you for reminding me that, T. Yes. It's a sign for me to move away from this birthday thing. I just don't know why. I mean, maybe it was just that craze, like that I want to jump into Etsy so fast. And I haven't really researched a lot, and I haven't found like my niche, and I just jump into the embroidery because I already have a machine. So yeah, now that I learned my lesson, I'm gonna do that because if I do pattern making, the people I'm gonna serve are adults that are beginner and want to learn sewing pattern making. So that's my target audience, and those are the ladies that want to learn, and that's a service that I'm providing. So it's serving that purpose. Teaching, helping beginner ladies or moms or even boys or girls to learn how to sew and draft their pattern. Like they don't have to buy tons of pattern anymore, right? They can draft their own pattern from scratch. And I really want to go YouTube full time, so I don't have to focus on worrying about fulfilling order on Etsy, because the fulfilling Etsy order is just, oh my gosh, it's taking a lot of time. And then now I'm stuck with tons of fabric, guys. I do not know what to do with them, but I'm still gonna, I'm about to sell some off because it's a compulsive. A lot of it's compulsive buy. I'm gonna admit that. Have some compulsive fabric hoarding, but I need to tame that because it's not doing me any good, and I need to use more of it than try to hoard them. I know I'm pointing out a lot of my bad habits, you guys. I know we all got some like little bad habits. You see this? I gotta put all this fabric away. I got it like 3 months ago, sitting on my floor. I'm not even on top of things because I've been stressing over thinking about Etsy too much. Yeah, thank you, T. Yes, I'm gonna trust that and take full and take on that, because I think that makes me feel much better, because that was really my initial idea. That's why I went to fashion school for that reason, and I strayed away from that and I did this because I want to get my feet into Etsy. And yeah, that's not true to me, because that's not. And then I'd invest in all this birthday shirt design. I don't even know. I mean, I'd invest too much into it. I'm probably not gonna quit that shop, but I'm just not gonna focus it on it. I'm just gonna leave it there, and if it makes sales, then I'll just fulfill it. It doesn't, it's just sitting there. And then if I'm losing money on it, then I'll probably just close it or something. Hey, Tabitha. Yeah, Carolyn. Oh my gosh, I have like all these ideas for pattern making, but oh my god, pattern making is hard, you guys. It's not easy. It's not easy, and then especially if you're gonna sell it, you want to do the various size. You have to know how to grade them. So what I was taught was you had to make powder and like the medium size, okay, and then you had to grade it like to the bigger size and then to the smaller size. And then once you do all that, but if you know how to if you know how to use Illustrator, you don't have to do the grading on paper. You can just make your pattern and size medium in the middle. Like you need the size medium, and then you can scan it and bring it to into Illustrator and trace it in Illustrator. But you have to know how to manipulate it. So you got to manipulate all your design in there, and then you can grade it in there. And then after you do all that, then you can write all the instruction now and make it to a PDF, and then bundle it together, take photos, and do all that, and then sell it. But it's not easy. I bought this course. The course is felt like I don't. It's kind of expensive, but that's why I'm gonna take this time off to go take all of my digital course that I've been buying them. Bought them like in 2020, and yikes, I put them off too long. So this is a sign for me to go finish those course and take on this journey and go, do my YouTube full time. So then you guys can sew with me, and we can sew like at least 2 times a week. And I'm gonna set up all these camera angles so we can sew together, because I really want to like see how how far I can go with this and how far my skill will be. How far I will improve with pattern making and sewing if I go full time on YouTube here and make this like a more sewing YouTube channel than embroidery. I think I still gonna keep embroidery because I know embroidery will make my sewing look good. But I want this to be like a full on sewing channel. That's why I went to fashion school, because I really want to, and I've been straying away from that, losing that touch. Because of the shiny syndrome that I was talking about last time, you guys. It's like you just want to try everything out because you see all these cool things on social media. Social media it's like, you know what, I see this, I see that, I want to do everything. And that's what kept me not being focused, because of this shiny syndrome that I have. I'm trying to get away from those habits. Oh, this one I bought too much. Look, I bought probably 4 yards of this. It's a lot. That's a lot. OMG, you guys, I still have a lot of fabric. Man, you guys are cleaning with me. You guys didn't see me do all this. Put all these pretty fabric away. Sierra, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, put Nona to bed, girl. Yeah, it's late where you're from, so. Carolyn, these boards are, I think they're like it's 8 by 11 and a half. It's just a standard paper letter size. Yeah. Actually, they're smaller. They're like 8.5. Yeah, it's 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. So they're good just to store your applique fabric in. I don't have a it'll be good if I have the paper clip. I don't have paper clips. I'm just gonna fold it like this. Gonna do that. And a lot of these just 1 yard because they're for applique anyway. And applique you don't need a lot. I think 1 yard should be good. You're welcome, Carolyn. Hey, Diane Robinson. Hey, Corinne, I just saw you. Corinne and Bernico, Heidi, hey. If I miss you, and Brittany, so welcome you guys, and good evening to all of you guys that are here to hang out with me and chat. And if you guys, you guys can comment, discuss anything you guys want to discuss here or ask anything. Tonight, I'm just more like organizing, hang out, no project. I'm just not like motivated to do any new project because of the disasters that I'm in right now with my room. Yeah, so just cleaning more. Oh, and if you guys saw my community tab, those of you that have a YouTube, I want to do something fun for December because I need to get my mind off of Etsy. Do something fun before the year's end. So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do 12 days of crafting YouTube a live with all the YouTuber, whoever that want to participate has a YouTube and can go live. I have a Google form. I put it in my description before I come on live. I put it there, and I also put it on the community tab. So it's a first come first serve. So whoever wants to participate, just sign up. We have toast lot. It's gonna be, if we have more people, I might have 2 people go on the same day. But right now I'm just doing like 1 per day. So we're gonna do I name it the 12 day of Christmas crafting YouTube live. So those of you that want to participate, just sign up. And when you participate, I'm gonna have each person, I'm gonna put all your name out there, and then people subscribe to you guys, and then when they come to your channel, you guys can mention all the people that participate. So before you do the live, I'm gonna have you mention all the YouTube that's participating, and for the viewer to subscribe to all of them. So it's gonna help you guys out, help all of us out, and something fun. And I'm gonna do a giveaway at the end, so you guys don't want to miss out, because it's gonna be like, we're gonna show you guys some craft, tutorial. It's gonna be some craft tutorial. It could be anything. Does not have to be sewing, embroidery. That's why I put crafting, because it could be anything that you want to do. Hey, Jasmine Rose. Hey, Nita. Nita, you're here, Nita. I have at this moment some feelings about business. I thought about we can bring our own things to market. Yeah, Jill. Oh, Jill, good to know that you are also Asian. What's your ethnicity? I know you say you're Asian, but the Asian group has different Asian group. So you are right, Jill. I have this idea of putting like my cultural prints and cultural things, like I was gonna do something like that with my clothing, like just for myself. I don't want to sell. And for YouTube, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna focus on YouTube full time, so I can share that with you guys, what I'm working on, what I'm building, so you guys can see the process. I'm not an expert at anything, you guys. I'm in like in the beginning stage of learning everything. So if anybody has like better idea or suggestion, I'm always open to to learn from all you guys. The Jasmine, I have not make a video on that. That I'm going to be doing a course. I'm gonna be working on that since I'm taking off the whole month of December off. I'm gonna be working that. That's gonna be one of my goals. So you guys can purchase it through my Etsy. I'm gonna put that through my Etsy. That's what I was talking about. Like I'm gonna shift my business. I'm still gonna do this birthday shirt thing, but it's not gonna be my primary focus anymore. Um, but I really want to help those of you that want to get into the birthday shirt. I will help you guys do the mock-up, because that's gonna help you guys get tons of listing up and going and test things out with embroidering the item, so you guys can know, like, if this design do well or not. I've been testing that with my own shop, and it kind of saved me time, because it shows me that, hey, this design didn't do well. So I don't have to put too much effort into embroidering everything, because I that's a lot of work trying to embroider like four out like 1,000 design. I probably have 1,000 designs on my laptop. and I need to transfer them out and save them. Central Asia. Um, Central. Is it like China? Isn't China central? I'm not really good with my geography, so yeah. If you can say the country and what's your nationality, that'd be awesome. Ooh, NYC. Oh my God, I've never been to New York City. You know what? Before 9/11, I always want to go visit New York. But I mean, I'm still gonna go visit New York one day. But people keep saying that since a pandemic and after 9/11, New York is not really the same anymore. I wish I could be in New York in the 90s. I mean, wish we can rewind time and so I can see how New York was like back in the 90s. We were so poor. I grew up in a poor family, so um, I never get to travel anywhere. I've not seen the world outside where I was from and where I came from. Those are probably the only two places I ever been to. So yeah, it's so sad that New York had to go through that, and I missed the opportunity to see how beautiful. I think New York's still beautiful, but I really want to see how it looked in the 90s before everything happened. Russia, Kazakhstan. Yeah, right. That's what's sad about New York right now. It's not the same anymore. Hey, do you guys have like a an idol or somebody you guys look up to? Oh my gosh, Cloud, you're here! Why are you here? Are you here to hang out with mommy? You can't be here because I'm working. I mean, not really working, but I putting my fabric away. Yeah, you can see all these pretty fabric. Oh, this is like my favorite fabric. I love this fabric so much. This one, Joanne. I love this water. I mean, not Joanne, Hobby Lobby. My favorite watercolor fabric. Yeah, I think everywhere is so different, right, Carolyn? Those of you that are born like earlier than 1980, you guys probably see so many changes. It's just sad how the world is changing, you guys. I That's why I'm like, man, wish we can go back to. I think I like the 80s, and well, I was born the late 80s, so I don't know how the 80s like, but the 90s, yeah. I've been telling my daughter, hey, you guys are lucked out. You guys live in a digital age where you guys don't even get to go play like we do, and the world's not really safe anymore. That people can really just go hang out, go out there, and not get I mean, it's like computer and technology is great, but it's also replacing a lot of fond memories or like things that we can't do like back in the 90s because society is changing. Hey, Angela, thank you for hanging out. You have a good night. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, Nairo, talk to you too. You have a good night, Nairo. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, ladies. I'm just cleaning tonight, so nothing special for you guys to watch me do. I know a lot of ladies waiting for my video, but my more tutorial. I need to get onto it, but I'm trying to figuring out myself here. I'm like in a I don't know how to describe it, you guys. I just don't have the words to describe my feelings, but just trying to find my place here on YouTube. Um, yeah. And I read Kim's statement on her community tab. And it makes me a little bit sad because I do feel the things that she was saying on it, I haven't really found myself what I want to do, but I do know that one thing I do know is that sewing is a passion of mine, and I'm not doing that. I am, I've been all over the place, so trying to figure it out, like, hey, what I really want to do. But I do really, what I enjoy is helping people too. So that's the thing that I think that's what I'm gonna make my YouTube focus on, that helping people too, because I enjoy teaching or sharing what I learn. You guys, I need to probably get back to my fashion blog. I've been letting that skill, like, I don't know. Maybe I can do I'm gonna buy that stand. It's called the Acron mount. I think a lot of you guys probably heard about it. So it's gonna be like sitting like this, and it's gonna have an overhead like that. So I can put my camera up here, so you guys can just see me draw. Now I want to get back to my drawings and sewing. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out the future of my channel because I really want to make this a full-time thing. Um, I'm curious, like those of you that have been following me, you guys probably know me more than the new people that just follow me. I want to know, like, what do you guys would like to see from me? Because that's the question I have not asked all of you guys. I've been just doing things that I want to do, but I also want to do things that people can benefit and want to learn. And I know that the mock-up was one of them. I did put that down, but since I'm gonna make a course out of it, I'm gonna be just doing like a little bit on YouTube for you guys, and then if you guys want like it to be organized and all in one place, you guys can purchase the course. Because I do have some videos in the past, but it's kind of all over the place. Wow, you guys, this is a lot of fabric. Look, I still found more fabric. I think this one was from the shopping spree live. I'm not putting it away. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I went off. Yeah, but my style will be different. I do like the knit stuff, but I enjoy the woven, like the more trickier fabrics. I like more fitted, formal, or just cute classic girls dress. I don't see many people do that. Everybody's like doing knit and knit, knit. Like knit is faster. It's easy. It's comfortable, but I'm more of like a um woven, like the woven fabric, the not knit stretchy stuff. And I know that they all do that, but I don't see anybody do pattern. And there's a lot of pattern people that do pattern, but they don't show you how to do from scratch. They kind of teach you all this formula. I learned from another lady here of how she do measurement and draft from scratch and then just sew it. There's two lady, there's a couple lady, but they're not English channel. I like that. I like that because that's just to me. If you know how to do that, you can make the pattern to your size. So you don't ever have to buy pattern again unless you really like a pattern. But yeah, I think Connie do draft her. So Connie's really good. Connie know how to draft. And Connie makes I think a lot of her um but it's okay. Like we all could do the same thing, right? Because that's our passion. It's we all could do the same thing. I know that that's one of the issue with people saying like, we're it's already done, like while I'm doing it. Hey, it's my hand, my idea. I mean, even we're sewing it's just like cooking. We're cooking the same recipe, but it's not gonna taste the same. So that's what when I saw Kim's um make a statement on her community tab, yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, you guys, just because there's 500, 1,000 people already touch upon like pattern drafting or sewing, or they already did a ton of video on bunnies, it's okay. If you guys want to do it, do it. Before, I keep thinking like that because of all these naysayers keep saying, hey, we already saw video on that. Um, you're just doing what other people's already doing. And I get that. I get that a lot. I know that. I mean, there's tons of video, but people have their own ways of showing it. Um, so if anybody like, you guys want to start YouTube, you guys want to start anything, um, if that makes you happy, then do it. And despite what people are gonna say, like, hey, there's like 10,000 video on it. I'm like, hey, but that 10,000 video, and none of them is me. So it's gonna be different, right? And that's just not with the sewing community. It's with every niche and every um era on YouTube. I see there's issue like that, but I'm not gonna think too much about it because I cannot control that. I cannot control. I'm just gonna do what I can control here. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Good evening, Lisa. How are you, Lisa? I'm trying to read this. So, ooh, Mary. Hey, thank you for Mary for hanging out with me. Yeah. If you gotta go do your stuff, yeah, go ahead, Mary. Yeah, T. Yeah. I agree. I'm glad you're guys on the same page as me because when I read Kim a statement on her, she talked about YouTube is like a dog eat dog kind of community. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna say anything because I cannot control what's out there. I'm just gonna control what's on here on my channel and do my thing. Even there's 10,000 video on sewing bunny, 10,000 videos on embroidery. Hey, that's all the other people. That's not me. Like I'm gonna do it. I still gonna do it because it's I'm gonna contribute to the 10,000 video. So yeah, the more the merrier. I mean, we can never have too many videos. Hey Maria, you're here. Good evening, Maria. Happy to see you tonight, Maria. Yeah, Lisa, yeah. I'm just cleaning. I'm just talking about Etsy, how I'm gonna shift my business idea, things like that. It's a little bit kind of mental health check. It's a little bit serious, but not too serious. And yeah, like the whole thing about YouTube. I mean I don't have any issue here. I just saw on Kim community tab and I just told her like that's how I feel too, but it's not gonna stop me from continuing doing this because I want to do this, so I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, right, Nita. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, nobody have not say anything mean to me. Nobody. But I saw it on the on the crime. I was watching this crime channel. They talk about crime, and she has almost 100,000 followers. But there was a person saying that there was a bunch of people saying that hey, she's copying so and so channel by saying the same thing, giving out the same content, talking about crime. And then everybody was like, hey, why can't she do it? I mean, she has almost 100,000 followers, and you know, she can still talk about the same crime because the way she explained it, and who she is different than the other person, and people can be telling her that, hey, we already heard this 1,000 times, and we don't need you to touch upon it again. But you know, I see it happens in every community, even in the crime show talk on YouTube here, podcast. There's some people that just say that to those YouTuber that has even they have a lot of following, they still get that. I think all across the board, all of the YouTube face something like that. But I was telling Kim, yeah, we cannot let that affect us because um, that's just the nature of YouTube. So I'm just gonna continue doing it. Yeah, see, Mary's on YouTube University. Mary, thank you, Mary. Yeah, you guys check out Mary. Oh my God, I love Mary's. Mary, I was watching your logo, the polo shirt you did. I've been watching that, and then Mary did a bunch of sublimation ornaments. If you guys want to learn that, check out Mary's channel. You guys are gonna love Mary's personality. check out Mary's. If you guys want to learn the sublimation ornaments, and those are great gift for Christmas. Yeah. Oh, I haven't encountered anything like that, Jill, but I was just speaking on what I saw. Nothing happens to me. I mean, I'm so small. I don't think anything happens to small you too. But yeah, it's just that YouTube is just like that. We just have to grow that thick skin and not think about too much. I support you guys. If you guys want to do sewing channel like everybody else, that's fine because that's what I'm doing anyway. I know there's a tons of sewing channel out there, tons of other like there's just a lot, but hey, you can still do it. And don't be discouraged. And don't let those negative thoughts stop you. Because I know like nothing's stopping me. The only thing stopping me is myself. I mean, I will always change things around or do things differently, but I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit. I already told myself that. I can't quit. Oh my gosh. I still got more fabric down here, guys. This is gonna take me probably the whole night. That's too many fabric. I'm a hoarder. Yeah, I saw Shayna. Yeah, Shayna, you've been organizing your room. I love that picture that Shayna put up of all her thread. And she put a little I don't know what kind of tree is there or bush, whatever. I like that look. Shayna, I don't know if Shayna's here tonight, but if you guys don't know who Shayna is, she also has a YouTube here. So I'm not organized these, you guys. You see this? Tons of fabric. Tons of fabric sitting around. Oh, Liz! My sister is here, guys. So Liz is my sister. You guys don't know that? Liz is my sister from another mother. She's here tonight. You guys can go and subscribe to her channel too. She's her channel is Coffee Power Home. You guys will love Liv. She's humorous. Oh yes, yes, Jill. That's I was having that conversation like for thousands of years. Things already been invented. Design, things already there. Even before YouTube, embroidery, fashion, sewing, it's already there. So we can't really say like, hey, that's my idea or this is my idea. You may twist it to your style, but it's still like it's already invented. Um, it's not like, hey, if you guys take fashion history, oh my God, it's so interesting. You guys gotta take fashion history. I took fashion history, and that's why I'm saying that clothing pattern making's been invented thousands of years. I mean, people have been wearing clothes um, since the beginning, like in ancient Egyptian. You know, I think they discovered that in ancient Egyptian. Even like in the uh, caveman time. I don't know, is that like AD or BC? But they already, learning to put on clothes because of the winter, right? I mean, they have these cloth or to cover part of their body. So clothing has always been think, since the beginning, and it's just evolved over time. The style just evolved over time, and people still draw back from, you know, the past and to make inspiration for their piece in the modern time. So, hey, Pauline, good night. Thank you for hanging out, Pauline. I know Pauline is also from like the East Coast, so I know it's late for you, Pauline. Good night. Oh yeah, Liz, you want to hear fashion history? We could discuss fashion history tonight. I'm not great because it's been a while. I don't remember everything, but I just know a little bit. What is your favorite era for fashion, anyways? I know a lot of people like if we're gonna talk about the 1900 up until the present, there's a lot of fashion going on like in the 50s, 60s, 70s there, but I kind of like the history, like old like history. I think the Renaissance era, man, the Renaissance is like they dress up like they have like so much layers. And the rich people put on a lot of pieces on, like they just wear a lot of clothing. If you guys learn about the Renaissance era. Oh, Victorian. Sierra said the Victorian era, listen 90s. I Do you guys know Christian Dior? His dress, that fashion dress, the it was the dress with the shirt. I don't remember. I think it's in the 1950s. Man, you guys gotta like even look at fashion designer, like how their style is like. It's so inspirational, you guys. I have this book. We can flip through it in a little bit and look at just the fashion statement piece from this designer. Do you guys have a favorite fashion designer? I know a lot of people like Coco Chanel because her pieces are just unique and really luxurious and glamorous. I think she's known for the tweed that she used in her garments. The fabric. I don't know if you guys know that fabric tweed. That's like the statement piece that she's known for. And the little black dress, I think that's Coco Chanel, right? Ugh, I have no more book board. I guess I just gotta wrap this up without the book board. Hey, Juana. I majored pattern making in high school just because I already know how to sew. Oh my gosh, Maria. So are you really good in drafting pattern, Maria? Man, I'm not good yet, but I do want to master in that. You guys have a favorite fashion designer? I mean, I don't know if all you guys are into fashion, know about your favorite designer. Sup, Cloud? You here, Cloud? Why are you here, Cloud? You know I'm busy. I got tons of fabric to put away. Oh, listen, Camila didn't know that from Dalmatian, right? The 101 Dalmatian. Yeah, that lady. Her new movie. Oh my God, I'm in love with her new movie. Man, we should do a statement piece like dye our hair black and white, right? Black and white. And I like that her clothes are black and white. It's just classic and neutral. I mean, some people don't like colored clothing, so they just do black and white or just neutral tone. Um, I think I like all colors, so I probably cannot just be wearing like muted tone. I like to stand out. So I don't know about you guys. Back in college, I just wear a lot of pink and green things that pop, but I still like some neutral. Ooh, sexy wedding gowns. I don't know how to pronounce her name, Sierra. I don't think I heard of her, but I like Vera Wang, her wedding dress too. So Vera Wang, I think she's a bridal wedding dress designer. Wait, I have not heard about that lady that you mentioned. I have to look her up. I don't know all of the designers. I only know certain one that I like. So probably I've not heard of that lady, or if it's a he. Say yes to the dress. I don't think I watched that movie. I don't. I have not watched that movie. Say yes to the dress. Oh yeah, Mimi G. Yes. Mimi G is like she do a lot of knit outfits though. I still like knit, but I think my thing is more like Christian Dior or Coco Chanel style. I kind of like. I mean, I just like it, but you know, we're not. I don't dress that elegant. We dress more comfy than elegant. We just admire it. I just admire them, but to dress like that, I don't think I dress like that because I don't have anywhere fancy to go. God, Pink. Cannot pronounce her name. I gotta look it up. Yeah, I follow Mimi J. I think when I start learning beginning sewing, I watch Mimi G, and Crafty Gemini. Oh, you guys watch Crafty Gemini, but I don't think Crafty Gemini do garment sewing, right? She's more like quilting. She do teach some sewing, garment sewing, right? But I think she focused more like quilting and accessory. Hey, good night, Sandy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Maria. Maria said, "Hey, sewing club." I just saw that, Maria. Oh, so Nita said 70s. Making the couldn't realize that some designer don't know anything about. Oh yes, T. The fashion designer, they do not know how to sew. Some of them don't sew. They just know how to draw and design the outfit, and then they throw it to. That's where there's you know, with the industry, there's different level of job that people have. So I mean, some fashion design do know how because they want to know how so they can instruct the sewer, you know, like they can check the quality of it. But most of them, they don't know. They just hand it off to the pattern maker and the sewer. So that's what I'm saying. Like within the fashion industry, there's many different positions. There's like people that make the fabric, people that cut the fabric. There's cutters, sewers, fabrics, making like you know dyeing people that just dye fabric. There's just all these different levels Um, and I think the fashion designer has like the most glamorous job though, because they get to be at like fashion runways, they just draw design. But I think it's still stressful. I think it's still stressful because you got to come up with a lot of ideas. So I don't know what position you guys like, but I think I like the pattern making position. I think pattern making is probably like the best job. I would like that job more than the designer job. Panina Tor. I cannot still not say it, Sierra. I think I will have to put onto Google, pronounce it for me, or I will hear you and Liz pronounce it to me later. I still cannot pronounce it. Hi, Mr. Clown. You're here, Mr. Clown. Okay, so I don't have enough. Those I'm just gonna fold them nicely. Wow, the stack of fabric is already like piling up. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this fabric. This fabric is so stiff. Oh, good night, Carolyn. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna stay here as long as I can, but I promise myself not to go over midnight. So if somebody like if you guys still up, you guys still want to hang out, I'm gonna be here till around 11 p.m. Um, I'm just cleaning because I need some space tomorrow so I can do all my sister hoodie. I've been putting those on. I gotta do it. I keep on telling myself. But tomorrow's the day I'm gonna do it. So cleaning off my space so I can be inspired. Oh look at Halloween. Halloween's already over, so these just gonna be in my stash for next year. Next year. I didn't sell much Halloween items, so I got tons of Halloween fabric left. So they're going in next year. Put over here. Just wake up, so I'll be here probably working after I eat some. Oh, okay, Liz. Yeah, Liz, I'll be here as long as I can. Then if I get off, if you guys show up, we can hang out on Discord. Yeah. Because tonight, I just don't have the motivation to be crafting because of the messiness of my room. I I tried, but it's been daunting because of the amount of things that I've been accumulating faster than I can put away or declutter. I don't think I need to have book board for every single one because those book board cost money. So I think I'm just going to probably just fold some of the. I don't need a book board for all of them. There we go. Hey Denise Jackson, good evening. Read it. I did a clean with me video like a couple months back, and I did show like the view of this room. I don't go into detail of like nooks and crannies, but I did show like just a pan around of the room. Um, but I don't store everything in here. So in here is just more like my work room with all my equipment, and I have the other room where I store majority of the fabric and the inventory. Um, I might have, I don't know. This is stressing me out because I used to be a minimalist, and I with business. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't like this. We don't have good connection, and it's gonna break like that a couple times. Did talk to my husband about it, but I don't know if I want to fix it yet. Maybe later, when I take this to full time, I will fix the internet connection, get better connection because it's breaking. Ooh, a new thing. There's screen record Canva, Mary. I haven't touched that. I mean, I use my Mac to screen record. I didn't know Canva has a screen record. Yeah, the good thing about Apple is it's already they have a built-in that I use what is it called? QuickTime. So if you guys have MacBook, if you guys want to do screen record, use QuickTime. It's already in there. So the Lisa Frank stuff and like the like skating, like back in the 90s, I think those trends are coming back. I keep seeing a lot of, I don't know, there's just a lot of things coming back from the 80s and 90s. We're talking about fashion here. But like nowadays, a lot of us just wear like just t-shirt and lounge wear. There's because there's more comfy. Maria's the QuickTime screen record only works on Mac. I think it's a Mac thing. It's not on PC. So PC, you gotta use something different. And I don't remember. I don't know that. So Liz said she used Power Director, and Mary said she used Canva to record, right? So I don't know what other apps or website or something that you can use on PC to record. Because on Mac they have the built-in called QuickTime. I just use that to do screen record. So if you guys like want to do screen record tutorial, you guys can use QuickTime. If you guys have a MacBook, Maria, I know that. Okay, I think you didn't. Did you get it last time, Maria? Because I think last time we put on the Discord link, get does not work after 24 hours. I think that's what the lady told me. So I don't know if you got in last time that we put up. Did it feel that look very Lisa Frank? Yeah, Rita, right? Yeah, I don't know. I used to like I didn't even know who Lisa Frank was. I just saw a lot of that design back in the 90s growing up. And I'm like, I always tell my dad, like, I want the colorful binder. So that's how I was like, that's all I know. I didn't know who she was until now. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know because we are from a different culture, and um, I don't know a lot about the mainstream culture, like what's going on until up until now. And I do feel that those of us that come from another cultural country, we are losing touch with our own culture because of the mainstream culture is more dominant. So it's just hard to try to learn your culture at the same time trying to assimilate. And so growing up, I mean, I didn't know anything about mainstream culture up until now. And then now I don't know much about my culture anymore too. So I am losing touch with my own culture. And that my kids are not even they don't even know anything about their own culture because I don't know much of anything anymore. And just like if you guys study history, like the Japanese and Chinese that come here like for 3, 4 generations, they really lost touch with a lot of their own culture. Um, because the dominant culture, like it's you're surrounding by it, so you're even though you still like embrace your own culture, you're still gonna have to assimilate to the mainstream. Well, my dad give me anything. Liz. Like even we're poor, if I really want it, yeah, because during before back to school, my dad always let us choose whatever we want. But after that, if we break it, no, we don't get anything. We have to use it until it breaks. Like everything has to crack, fall apart. Um, that's why I said these kids these days they are freaking lucky. Like my kids right now, they're so lucky. Their backpack don't even have to rip. If they just say, "Hey, I don't like this backpack anymore," I try not to let them do that because I don't like that. Hey, the backpack is still used. Like I'm not gonna buy a new one. But at some time, I feel bad and I just buy it. So, but I try not to do that too much because I don't want them to have the concept of, hey, they can have whatever they want. Because we didn't get that. Like growing up, we have to use the things that my dad bought. It's like we have to use it until it ripped, until it's not usable anymore. So that's why I feel like the new generation, they're just way more spoiled and lucky. But I really try really hard not to do that to my own kids to let them be spoiled too much because they kind of have to know things are not given easily. They have to work hard. Even their mom and dad can give them everything. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of fabric. My goodness. Goodness gracious. Lots of fabric. Okay. Oh, Corinne, you too, Corinne. Good night. Um, thank you for hanging out with us, Corinne. Well, good night. Sport characters. Culture equal niche. Rita. Um, car was better too. Now cheaper to buy than fix it. Oh yes, Jill. That's what we're talking about. Society changed so much. Um, I do believe, this is just my belief, that like currently our culture right now is more wasteful than back then. Because everything's so cheap, everything's like easy to replace, right, Joe? It's just like we do accumulate more things. Um, it's just so hard, and because of social media is like we have that shiny syndrome I was talking about because we want this, we want that, we want to try this, we want to do this. It's just hard. It's hard to live in this day and age. I don't. I know that. Like my parents keep saying, "What are you talking about? That it's difficult to live in this day and age. Like you guys have it easy. You guys didn't have to be persecuted, blah 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 blah." But I say, "Hey, we don't get persecuted, but we are like, um, like we have some mental thing going on in this day and age. Social media, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to my parents. I don't know how to explain it. Like, what's the issue that we are going through in today's society? I don't know. I cannot explain to my parents because my parents do not understand that. Because all they see is that, hey, we got it better than them because they have to run for their life, being prosecuted from their own country, then running away, coming to America is like um, better for them, but they just don't get what we're going through in today's society because all they see is that we have good home, we got money, we have food, we're not running for our life. So I don't know. I don't know what's the problem this day and age, but people just saying like, hey, we should be happy because we live in today's society that we're not getting prosecuted. Um, Marie Kondo, yes, read at that. Marie Kondo. I like her teaching, but I also don't believe in the spark the spark joy thing. I like to use her method of organization with like the minimalist kind of thinking. Like I like to say, hey, am I gonna use this? Is this still useful? Am I gonna still need it? Like I like those minimalist questions from the minimalist, the minimal mom. I don't know if you guys watch Minimal Mom. So Minimal Mom is a good channel to watch because I like her method of organization. I like the way she teaches, and I like that she had kids, so we can relate. Yeah, Liz, that's what I'm saying. With the Spark Joy uh, strategy, it's not working. So you got to use the minimalist strategy, but you got to ask all the questions. Like, are you still gonna use it? Have you used it in the past 6 months? Is it still usable? And if I keep this, what's the maintenance that I have to keep up with? So if you ask a question, if you answer like hey, I haven't used it. If you answer yes to most of it, then I guess it has to go, even if it's still home. Like, I mean, it has to not have a lot of value. Like okay, like a diamond ring or a gold ring. Like I mean, a gold necklace, whatever. Yeah, those still hold value, so you can't just let those go, even you're not wearing them, right? But just like things that oh my gosh, what the heck? Lock the door. Yeah, Liz, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Liz. But then what if you have like I don't know, man, Liz, the thought of trying to sell all the things that I don't want, it's a lot of work, Liz. There's some stuff that I'm still holding that I'm still trying to sell them slowly. But it's hard. I mean, I did give away a lot of things, but there's still some things that I want to sell, but they're not selling quick enough. So it's like I'm still storing them, and it's hard this thought. And I think our problem this age is hoarding because I am overwhelmed with the amount of hoarding that we have. I mean, it doesn't look like I have a lot, but like when you actually go into nooks and cranny, there's a lot, like a lot of stuff. So, and I can say that most of the items that I have in my house, probably 80% is craft supplies. If I don't even do crafts, we probably don't even have as much stuff as we do here. Because my kids' toy, I have more craft stuff than my kids' toy. So yeah, so probably 80% is, and 20% is just the house stuff. But yeah, a lot of it is just craft. That's what I'm saying. Like hobby can be expensive and take up like 50% of your house. That's all I could say here with my crafting. Because I do feel like it's 80% of the item we own here. Yeah, Liz, that's why I will never like do it with my kids. I just throw it away, Liz. Because they're gonna like say, I think nowadays my kids are pretty good because I've been teaching them that to let go. And it seems like they want to play more than they care about the stuff because I make them clean up after themselves too much. And so they're like, okay, we don't like cleaning, so we have to throw away our stuff. So now they kind of grasp the concept like, hey, if you have less stuff, you get to clean less. So now they kind of grasp the concept. So when I tell them to throw away, like, or donate their not like their stuff that they don't want anymore, they're pretty good. They're like, okay, I don't want this, I want this because I don't want to clean a lot. So they're just like tossing in the donation bin or throw it out. So yeah, I think my daughters are pretty good about that now. I think I'm the one that had a hard time because too many things have memory for me. Like I said, I can do it, but then when I hold them, I'm like, hey, I spent too much money on it. Hey, like I still remember this thing like that I used 5 years ago. I might still use it 5 years later. It's just hard. It's hard. I think it's just me. I'm the one that have the most emotional attachment more than the whole family here. Like all the people here, like my kids and my husband, they're like um they don't have that. Like they could just say, hey, okay, well, I don't want to clean, just toss it. But I felt like those women's are more emotional than well, I don't know. I mean, I know some men's are probably more emotional than women, but not my husband. He just not attached to things that easily. He just like, yo, you don't use it, get rid of it. Let it go, let it go. Yes, let it go. Yes, t-shirt. Oh my gosh, like over the year, like going to school, like high school, college, all the clubs, all the event that we do, we always get a t-shirt, right? I mean, especially Nancy's shirt like this, like all the shirt that I accumulate from all you guys lives. I don't know, maybe like after 10 years from now, I cannot be accumulate a lot of t-shirt. I mean, once this become 10 years old, I don't know. See, that's the thing. Gotta make a quote out of it or something. But yeah, it's hard, you guys. It's hard. Yes, Liz. I have that talk with my husband too, like eco-friendly. I get it, but then we don't have that power. Like that's from the government. If the government and the society allow us to use them, right? I mean, why would we not use it? Like plastic, they keep saying they're gonna ban plastic, but they keep on making plastic. So that's why I'm telling the people that are really like into like environmental and all that, like and it's the educating the people. No matter how much you educated the people, the problem comes from the big company and the government allowing it. So then the people, I mean, we are just gonna continue using it because they are making it. That's what I'm saying. We will try to be as environmental cautious as we can, but no matter what, we are in a society where there's too much plastic that's available. We can't run away from it. We cannot avoid using it. No matter how much we try to avoid, I mean, the government allow those companies to make them. So, right? So that's what I was saying. I mean, I respect those environmentalist people, like how they live their lifestyle, but they also have to understand from us that cannot live that lifestyle because of what is available to us. And that should be taken to the government, the people that are in high position, because they have that authority and that power to make that difference for the world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Liz. It's because of the people. We create that demands that the manufacturer, the government allowing manufacturer to manufacture these things for us. So when these environmentalist people, activist people tell us to, educate us, I mean, we appreciate that, but we are living in this society that there's an abundance of things. I mean, it's hard for us to try to be like, environmental, like those people, I'm not, I do respect those, but it's just hard for us. And I said the people in authority can change that because they have the power to do that. And for those activists to come and educate, I mean, we can be all educated we want, but at the end of the day, it's just hard for us to try to live that style, like being minimalist. I can never be a minimalist. I tried, but there's just things available everywhere. And you know, I don't want to sound so mean to and that side, but that's just how the world is. Hi, Jenny. Good evening, Jenny. Oh my gosh. Yes, we all love collecting. I guess you get to see I'm always fabric. Fabric is just, I don't know, man. I gotta stop because this fabric collection of mine is already getting, ever since I start applicating the embroidery application, every single fabric I see at Joanna, I'll be like, oh, gotta get. But I am trying to stop. I think when I don't go to the store, then yeah, I don't think about buying anything. I think it's just going to the store. It's what makes me keep on buying. But I think when I stay home and I don't think about buying anything, um, then yeah, I don't buy anything too. But it was hard. Temptation, you guys, temptation. the high council stuff. Yeah. With that toy. Bean bags. Oh, yes. I've seen that idea, right, Jill? People create those bean bags. They put all the plushie in there, and then they just sit on it like a lounge cushion or something. My kids don't have a lot. I already donate a tons of them. I think my kids are pretty good, because they just want to play games. They play games more than, toys, so they're pretty good with like not collecting stuff. So I don't have too much issue of like, donating their stuff because they don't have an issue letting things go. So I think I don't worry too much about my kids because they don't collect. I don't think I've seen it in it. Like I'm more the collector than they are. Yeah, so some kids just like games and they just play games. Even games, I don't even buy them any games, so they just go to the neighbor. So what I do is I don't, well, hopefully my neighbor's not watching, but yeah, so they just go play the neighbor's game. I don't want to buy it because I'm like, you know what? I don't want the game in my house. So maybe later, but yeah, they just like the neighbor kids come over here, they play toys over here, they play stuff over here. But when they go to the neighbor house, they play game over there because they have a game console over there. We don't have a game. And I'm not a gamer, so I don't really like to play games too much. I know a lot. I know all my bestie here, Liz and Nancy and Sandy. You guys love playing games, but games not my thing. Oh yeah, you guys saw this big pile of fabric over here. Floppy cores here at my house. Big everything stuff ends up in pill and flop. They go comes to making patterns. They want to make those. Oh yes, Liz, you gotta make those uh big bag so you can stuff all the animal in there. Or Liz, I saw stop it. Hey Liz, I saw the animal cage where they build you can build it with like wood and they just put the animal in there, kind of like a cage. I think on Pinterest, found on Pinterest. There's a lot of ideas on like storage for a plushie, a stuffed animal. So many ideas. But I think I like the bing bag the most because that's a little bit easier and it's multifunctional because your kids can sit on it to read or lounge on it. Yeah, I got that, but I never made it because my kid didn't keep their stuffed animal for too long. They already got rid of a ton of them. So I'm like, yeah, there's no point for me to make that anymore. Oh yes. Oh, I seen those. And IKEA used to have that little hanging net thing that you hang on the ceiling or from the wall and you just put all but it get heavy. I don't like things that hang down because they get heavy. You guys think like those stuffed animals are light, but if you put a lot in there, they get heavy. So I think the best storage probably like the cage that you put on the floor or the bing bag, because the bing bag is probably more multifunctional, so the kids can use it, to sit down. Okay. Wow, yeah, this is a lot of fabric. I still find more fabric. Sorry, guys. You guys are experiencing a fabric hoarder. Probably, probably. I mean, I think my hoarding is probably not as bad, but I am having a lot. I do have a lot, but I try not to. Hey, VC, good morning. I mean, good evening, not morning, right? It's evening. Yay, girls. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling. I'm not even crafting. Like today, I'm not in the mood. So today, I just have to clean up. So I'm like, hey, let me come on here so all my viewers, we all can hang out. Keep me motivated because I have not been motivated at all. So I think when I come on here, it kind of hold me accountable that I got to do my work. I mean, not work, cleaning, because I've been putting my cleaning on. I'm technically done with all my work. I'm caught up with my Etsy, and I don't have any more orders, so I'm good. Now I'm just cleaning up. I'm getting ready for the holidays. Um, getting ready for the New Year's. What I want to do. Okay. We make cage for kids. It takes up room, and kids don't care about toys anymore. Yeah, okay, Jill, that's a good answer. Probably Bing Bag's the best. Liz, probably Bing Bag. Since you already know how to sew, Liz, you could probably make it. Liz, you're gonna put your kids in your cage. Yeah, if the kids try to go in the cage and get the beanie, I mean the toy, yeah, they're gonna be caged up in there. Oh, thank you, VC. I think I'm doing okay, but I'm not just thinking about it. It just stressed me out because I look at my revenue and man, I just feel like a whole year I put more of the money back into the fabric and the inventory, and I made zero revenue because of everything went into buying, like just buying my supplies. And I was telling everybody earlier that I am thinking about doing more research and doing a different Etsy shop because I just find that this is just applying my hobby. Then, I'm actually running a business. I just feel like I'm not running a business. I'm running like just making the money to pay for my hobby. And that's just not me. Like, I want this to be a business. I want to be making money, The whole reason of business is to make money and not make it I mean, it could be a hobby, but then the hobby is just a hobby and it's not really gonna make money. So I just thought about, hey, I'm just making things I want to do, and it's not what gonna work for my business, because I'm not serving any customer any purpose, because it's just what I like. It's not answering customer needs and wants. So that's why I'm not getting like consistent sales. I mean, business is not even consistent anyways, but at least, I'm meeting my revenue, but I'm not I'm just, thinking about like probably have to declare some stuff, get rid of old things that are not working for me anymore, trying to figure it out, and then do more research before I do anything else. um, yeah, Liz, I was watching, I gotta do a presentation with you guys. I was watching, if you guys ever take a business course, I took that business writing course before I opened my shop. I did not even do what I wrote. I make a business plan. I did not stick to it. I didn't even go back and reevaluate it or look at it. I just wrote it, toss it in a minor, and just do what the heck I want. And I'm like, that's why it's not working. It's because all the money I make, I just bought too much supply. And I'm not being strategic of what I need to buy. I'm buying like, hey, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like all these fabrics. I bought everything. So that's gonna be one of my reflection, that I need to stop my ADHD of like, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I do feel that I do have some form of ADHD because I cannot focus. Like I said I'm gonna focus today, but then I went off and buy more things. But I will conquer that. I know I can conquer it because I have done it before. I just need to have more willpower when it comes to that, and not just spend all my hard-earned money that I worked so hard for a whole year, you guys. It was so hard. This Etsy money is not even easy. This whole year, man, a lot of nights and sweats and stress. And so I'm gonna reevaluate that and say, hey, what can I do next year to make my life easier so I can spend more time at cloud and with my kids, and make my rent, make profit for my business, and not just make the money to spend on like things that I like. I don't want to do that anymore, because I need to start saving money from the business and not purchase like everything. Because look at it. Like I got too many ideas. Like I buy all these fabric. Hey, I got idea for this. I got idea for this. And look, I never got into these. Like all these fabric sitting here, waiting for me to create with them, but I cannot get to them because there's too much. Too much. So I feel like I'm not too smart, but I do feel like, I do know a little bit, and that I know I can do it. I just need to be more focused and not not get controlled by my temptation. I think my temptation is too strong and I fall into it. But going forward, this is my video for myself, that I have to be strong. I have to be strong, will not fall into my temptation and lose sight of like what I'm trying to work for next year. Yes, Liz, I took almost every course, and I bought like so many digital courses, but I'm not even applying everything, Liz. That's my problem. I got the knowledge in my head. I just not applying them. because it's hard to apply them when I am surrounded by too much temptation. So yeah, and next year I gotta change that. I gotta change my habits. I gotta be more strong. Will next year. No, Liz. See, that's the thing. It sparked joy in the moment, Liz, but afterward, it's create stress. Um, Spending, buying things spark joy just the moment, and afterward, I don't know. It's stress. Now I'm sitting in all of these piles of fabric, piles of things that is stressing me out. Like I was happy to buy it. I like them. They are pretty. I bought it, and it sparked joy in the moment. But now I'm getting stressed about them because I got to find space. I got to maintain. I got to make sure I use them, and there's not enough time to use everything. So I'm realizing the fact now that I need to slow down because the world is moving really fast. There's going to be a lot of things coming out every day, every season, every quarter, every year, and we cannot keep up with everything. We cannot buy everything that comes out. So I just need my life just needs to slow down. Slow down. First, I happened to watch Angela wanted to start running. I happened to see Liz. Wanted to submit right now. No time. Oh yes, Jill. I feel that. See, that's the thing. Like that's called the shiny syndrome that I was talking about. Because we are ever watching social media every single day, and so we want to try everything, right? And then afterward, we look around and reflect. We realize, hey, this is a lot more. And sorry, you guys, I'm kind of like sharing my internal thoughts. That just that's just what I've been going through. I mean, I feel like I am complaining to you guys, but I'm sorry if it sounds like it's complaining. Um, I'm just sharing my internal dialogue, what's happening with, so then I can see, hey, this business thing is not working if I'm not having self-control, and if I'm not reflecting on, what sells and what I need to buy only for the business, not buy like every single thing that look cute on the on Joanne and Hobby Lobby. Okay, I think there's still a little bit more fabric here. Just a little bit more. Okay, I think these are done. I'm gonna take these out. Wow, wow, you guys, the mountain. I'm gonna take these to the other room. Whew, they're done, finally. I fold all these. I don't know how many hours. Yeah, Liz, I do not know what I am. Okay, there's just something I don't know how to describe, but I watched a video on Facebook earlier, and the lady just spoke to all my thoughts. Like she was talking about, hey, like if you're working hard on Etsy and you're not making the money, and now you feel like you want to quit, but you also don't want to quit, so that's kind of like you're in this rabbit hole of you're not seeing all your efforts getting payoff, and it's just draining. Like I feel like I'm in the rabbit hole now because I accumulate so much things. It's hard to not continue. And then it's also hard for me to just try to get rid of this. I mean, I invested it. I spent all the money that I made on this. And if I don't continue still, and then if I continue still, I still had to learn how to manage on buying the inventory and not just buy like whatever, because that's what I've been fighting myself, like, because I'm just not replenishing the inventory that I need to replenish. I've been buying things to test out, to try out, and then it don't work out, and I'm end up with, I don't know. I've been trying out too many things, so I'm just I just need to stop the rabbit hole thing where like I go and do everything. So if you guys can resonate with me, then yeah, let's have a goal next year and change our habits. And if you guys have a good book, I need to read a good book. If you guys have a good book about um business, about just habits, like how you can overcome these bad habits, you guys got a good book, put it in the chat so I can start looking to those books and getting an audio book for it so I can listen sometimes um when I'm just by myself, because I'm I mean I like to listen to podcasts more, but I try to find some good books. If you guys got some good books on okay, we gotta take all the fabric out. I gotta go get a drink. I talked too long, too much. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been just folding fabric for probably the last 2 hours and talking, not drinking any water. Whew. Oh my goodness, there's still fabric over here. Whew. What is wrong with me? I got too much fabric. There's still more fabric. Oh man, I gotta. Yeah, you guys are seeing the horse side of me, and it's okay. I think all of us humans, if somebody say they're perfect, then yeah, I don't think that's true, because I don't think humans, nobody's perfect. There's always something behind. Yeah, so yeah, don't believe everything we see on social media because it's not true. There's all these um, things going on behind the door. Oh, Jill, yeah. Yeah. If y'all all feel the same way like me, then yeah, that's good to know. I'm not alone. I'm not the only one thinking like this. I've been thinking like this like for the last 2 weeks because the year is ending, and I start seeing that hey, this whole 1 year that I put all my effort into building this embroidery shop on Etsy, um, it's doing okay. I mean, you guys may see that I got sales, and that I am. I'm gonna share that number with you guys later when I do my reflection. The number is not. It's okay. It's minimum wage, but I think I may. I keep making fun of myself, and maybe my husband joking to me like, "Hey, you make minimum wage, but you probably make less than minimum wage because after all the money that pay like inventory, supplies, um, it just looked like I'm making $2 an hour." This is so sad, huh, you guys? Like, work every single day, late nights, and after all these calculations, it's kind of like you're working $2 an hour. It's sad. And so that's why I'm saying next year I need to do more research and need to be more strategic, like I listed earlier, not just make everything I want to make because that's not strategic. That's more like the bipolar Z talking, like all over the place Z. Yeah, thanks for confirming that. Yeah, I'm like, I cannot be the only one that fold like fabric for like 5 hours, right? I have not even gone to these fabric. I bought these from Spoonblock. I was gonna make. You see, I haven't gotten to the headband making, but I don't. Not having second thoughts. I need to stop buying that regrets later. I regret too much. But I think I can make headband out of these pretty fabric because Spoonflower not cheap. These are from Spoonflower. Like they're so pretty, right? Oh, I like this Christmas one. KonMari style. Not really because they don't stand up, you guys. It's not really KonMari because KonMari their item has to stand up. They don't stand up. I'm cutting the fat when I'm not relisting any delisting. Only one has to list. Yes, that's the thing. You see, I have almost 200 listed now, and only like 5 of them sell. Man, that's why I'm like, hey, I gotta be more smart. I gotta stop uploading things. You're wasting my time. Yeah, that's true, but I think there should be a better way to not be doing this because that is true, but then it's also taking the time from my kids, and I didn't like that. Um, this business is taking time from my kids, and the whole point of my business is to be flexible and easy, and not be stressing and taking the time from my child. I do feel like I mean, even I'm home and there for them, um, I just feel like I'm not really there because my mind is elsewhere. And so I don't want the business to be like that toward my mental health, like my mentality. Because because Etsy is like the first thing on my head when I wake up, and I don't want that to be like that. Because the first time I wake up, I'll be like, hey, is there an order I got fulfilled? And I should be thinking about my baby first, and then the orders. Um, that is true that I am working for my dream, but I think this dream, I'm trying to alter it. I'm gonna shift it a little bit. It's not gonna be embroidery. It's still gonna be embroidery, but it's not gonna be. It's not what I'm gonna be doing this year. I'm gonna change it a little bit, so I don't have to be stressing because I'm afraid that if I don't do any changes, if I don't learn from my mistake for this year, I might be in the same boat. So for the second year of my business, I got to learn from this and change it around because a business has to grow, right? And you don't want to be in the same boat that you're in because the business has to improve and grow, or else I will always be at step one. Wow, there's still a lot more fabric. There's just so much fabric, you guys. Yes, you are right, Liz. That's why I was talking about finding that magic product that works for you, that serves the customer that you want to serve. And that's the magic that will happen for your business if you can find that product for that target audience that you're intended to sell to. Um, because I listened to that video on Facebook and it says Etsy is not about just SEO. It's like I think she showed that one section from Etsy that they say that if you have a listing that do well, then they will push your more higher. I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably know that. So even if you have the best SEO, if that item not doing well, not performance, Etsy not really gonna push it. So then it's not gonna get like the bestseller badge. If you wanna get the bestseller badge, that product has to have good performance. And even if it has bad SEO, I mean, Etsy is still gonna push you more because Etsy want to make money too. So Etsy want to show product that sells more, that people are looking for. That's what I'm saying. SEO is important, but it's not as important as your product that serves your target audience if you got the right product. So the lady was saying the top Etsy seller, she's a top Etsy seller, and she don't even have perfect SEO. She doesn't have good SEO, but because she has the product that serve her customer purpose, they're just buying it after. If they buy it a lot, then Etsy know, hey, it's performing well, so Etsy just push them more, so she doesn't have to work too hard. And then they should also say she doesn't have social media too, so she don't even have to do marketing because it just kept on rolling. The sale just kept on rolling in because it's a high seeking, like a product people are seeking for. My kids usually wake up when I do, and I get up early. Mirror, I did too, and wash almost. Oh yes, tea. Yeah, man. I don't even know if it's true. I don't know if you guys watch TED Talk, but TED Talk, there was the guy he talked about he lived without his cell phone for a whole year. I mean, it changed the way how he lived and it improved his health like tremendously, Um, no, that's revolve around social media and our phone. I don't, I don't know if I could live without my phone for a whole year. But yeah, but we do like the first thing before we sleep and the last thing before we go to bed and the first thing before we wake up is like the phone is first. That's where our issue is affecting our health because of the cell phone. I kept focusing on variety and knowing that my customer wanted more monster truck. Oh yes, Liz, that's right, Liz. If that's the top performance for you, you need to do variety of that. Offer variety of that. Don't like do everything else. That's what I've been doing. I thought that the more listing you have, um, sale will just come in on Etsy, and that's not true, you guys. It's not about the quantity; it's about the quality and checking your stats and see what's performance. And if you are a beginner, then you have to research that magic product because But if you already have a shop like Liz and us, like we already saw our stats, right? Like what's performing well, so we can um like provide that for the customer and not just like do what everybody else do and try to do everything else and then have like 100, 200, 300 listing that only three are performing. Uh, I just learned that recently. Wasn't taught that. People keep say you gotta get 100 listing, gotta have 300 listing, gotta get 100 listings so you see um the sale, but it's not about the quantity. It's about the quality of item that you're gonna provide, and it's a sought after product that people want. You can have 1,000 listing, but not every single one of them going to perform. There's probably just going to be one or two of them that perform well. So that's why I'm tired of this. Like I didn't want to list any more things anymore because none of the new thing I list is performing at all. Um, and this is getting on to me like, hey, there's no point of me trying to. I need to just go back and look at my stats and only list things that are, do varieties of the things that's already performing for me. And that's how you read your stats on Etsy. Like, but you gotta have some statistics to read. If you don't, that's where your research has to come in your target audience. You gotta define that target audience first. You gotta know who's the customer you're serving, not just like, hey, I wanna sell to like women, but what kind of woman, what kind of lifestyle they are looking for, then what kind of product they need to make their life easier, right? So you gotta ask all those questions so you can design the product that people want, that serve them a purpose, that is, you will keep on selling because it's a product that people sought after. Yeah, VC, that's my issue. I thought that I tried that and I already got to 185 listing and girl, it's not working for me. I think it's just me. I don't know because I didn't research nothing. I just like I like this, I like this. I'm gonna just list all these. Girl, I waste money listing all those because there's no research put into it. I just scroll through all these embroidery design. I say, oh, I like this embroidery design. I like this. Oh, somebody did this. Oh, it look nice. Mm, yep. Unless you have a customer base already. I know a lot of ladies that do embroidery on Facebook. They have their own Facebook group. They have a customer base, and the customer just asks them what they want. So yeah, but I don't have that. So I don't think I want to build that because I was thinking about building one Facebook group just for that, but it's a lot of work to maintain it. So I'm gonna go a different route. I look at other different product ideas though. I've been researching. So I don't want to have a Facebook group where I gotta maintain it, things that because I was talking about I want to do YouTube full time, so I'm not gonna try to have a Facebook group like and maintain it and if fulfill people order then my YouTube's gonna be put on the back burner. Which I don't want that. I want my YouTube to be doing well. So the Facebook group's not gonna be one of my top priority. Hey Danny, good evening. Yeah, VC, that's good. Yep. So remember, it's quality, not quantity. Okay, you guys. I had research. Some people only have like 10 listings, and they're making a freaking killing. So because they researched, they done their homework, and so they know what exactly is the product that they're serving their target audience, and so they're making um a lot of money just with 10 listing. So it's not the amount of listing you have, it's the research that you've done that you put into the product. So hopefully that helps you guys answer that, because I keep seeing people say, "Hey, get to 30 listing, get to 150 listing," but that's not right for me, because I already got to 185 and nah, it's not working. So yeah, so I hope that tips help those of you that are starting out to be smarter. And if you do all the research, you don't have to work so hard in marketing, because it's a proven product that's it's gonna sell well because you did all the homework. Having issue down with my seven bottom video. Mary used to have issue with that. The pre-made aprons I found were cheap and polished, and I made it out of cotton. Yeah, Maria, that's one of the thing that if you guys do embroidery, some people suggest, like, if you cannot find your bling, so you can make your bling, but I don't advise that, because when you're doing your own blinks, you are spending double the time than a person that buy their blinks. Because if you think about it, you're probably gonna spend like an hour, like cutting, like sewing the shirt, and then you gotta embroider it and finish sewing the rest of it. And you cannot scale your business by doing that if you don't have people to help you. Um, and you're gonna stress yourself out too thin. I just realized that, I need to make my life easier. This making money shouldn't be like harder than McDonald's, right? This business is literally harder than working for McDonald's. I mean, I know I'm working toward my dream, but it shouldn't be harder than McDonald's. I should be enjoying the ride. I should be enjoying the process, but I just find myself more stressed, more draining than when I work for McDonald's. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I have to shout because I am frustrated. Because when I worked for McDonald's, it wasn't this hard. I didn't get back to you about the clothes show. And my brother also has cancer. Oh, Sandra, thank you for sharing that with us. That's a lot that you're going through. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure you got a lot of fun. Hopefully, don't spend too much money. You didn't spend a lot of money, right, Sandra? Thank you, T. Yeah, so I'm just speaking the dialogue from my head. So yeah, Tom, yeah, T. Thanks for that. Yeah, I know. I mean, life just go on. I'm gonna be doing fine. It's just like when you're kind of by yourself, you have all these thoughts. But yeah, um, after that, hey, I'm back. But do you guys have like goals that you guys want to scale your business? I mean, I don't know how far you want to scale your business, but I want to scale it to the just to a profitable, livable income. I just need to make that happen, and then I'll be good. I don't need to be big. I don't need to be a big corporation or CEO. That is me. And if I get to that, then I'm satisfied. So that's why this is the frustration coming from of not reaching yet. No, it's only a year, so I'm not gonna be too hard on myself, but I have to improve the second year. And that's my goal. Improve, not be back at square one. I brushed my hair for that video. How to do that? Can you show me? What did Mary do? The line I lost my pick that bottle. I mean, I re-brushed my hair. Mary, I hope everything works out in your family fair. Oh, yeah, you guys, thank you for sending Sandra prayers, or how do I word it? There's just not, I'm just not really good with a lot of words, but yeah. Sandra, hopefully everything will work out. That's a lot that you're going through, Sandra. Yeah. Take it easy. Oh, Lynn, awesome. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for saying that, because I was asking early, but I didn't get a lot of the lady here kind of know me, so I don't know if they have any requests. But thank you for saying that. I do see some comments in my previous video about how to print a sewing pattern, how to tape it together. So I might be doing something like that, so you guys can see from how I send it to my printer, print it out, and then tape it together, and then cut the pattern from scratch, and then we're gonna go to the serger and thread everything. Um, I know if you guys want to see more cover stitch. I know a lot of people just show like the how the machine works, but for me, I like to do a project. So my goal is to do a project so you guys can see how the technique is like, right? Like on the cover stitch, how to use those stitches that the cover stitch has for the particular project. Because that's how I learned. When I go take those sewing courses, we would just do all these sample binder book, and it's great that I have these reference, but I feel like the only way is to do a project, because I could have a reference book, but if I never sewn a project using those techniques, then um, it's kind of like just have a big book of reference, but don't know how to use it on a project. So I like it if I can do project showing you guys how to use the cover stitch, different stitches from the cover stitch to do different things. The cover stitch, you can do decorative. Some of the stitches is more decorative than functionality. So I'll show you guys some project, and I'll come up with some project. And I'll research. Baby Lock has a lot of free project that you guys can follow along. But I will do them because I know Baby Lock doesn't do video on them. They just have instruction, and some people like to see videos. So I will go and grab some project from the Baby Log website, and then do it myself first and teach to you guys, because I find that their Baby Log website, they have a lot of good resource for cover stitch project that you guys can see how some of the stitches is used, because the cover stitch I have, it has 8 spools of thread, so it could do a lot of different things and a lot of decorative stitch. So yeah, I'll do that research and that project for you guys. If you guys want to see that. VC, that's the thing that I see a lot with a lot of Etsy seller that just started their shop. I think Etsy put newbies, like those of you that are just starting, they put your shop on reserve, like your payment on reserve until everything is delivered and the customer is happy with it, then they will release your money. Um, and everybody that I've been hearing them say that it's different for everybody. Like it may take longer for some people to get the money released, and it's could be faster for some people. And I don't know the criteria for that because I didn't get my stuff put in reserve when I start. Or maybe I maybe they did put it on reserve, but I didn't really check. But now I get weekly payment from them and they don't hold my stuff. So I think that's more for like new shop because they probably want to make sure that you follow through. That's my understanding. Yeah. So if you guys love this shirt, this is from Nancy Blanks, my bestie Nancy and Liz. Liz, if you guys like Liz shirt, last time I was wearing Liz shirt, so today I'm wearing Nancy. So this is from Nancy's shop. You get yeah, I'm a procrastinator, but then I still get things done because I don't want to get an F. I do it like the very last minute. That's what a procrastinator. I just cannot like if I don't finish it, then it's on my mind and I don't like that. I procrastinate, but I get it done the last minute. So yeah, we see you wait and wait at least a month. Wait a month if you don't see nothing that you can contact Etsy and make sure that all the item that you shipped out is delivered. So then you'll be safe on that. If you have tracking it, it's showing deliver and then the customer doesn't have issue with it, then I think they will release your fund faster. Right, we see. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, and in high school and college, I always do my work last minute, but I make sure I get it done though. Because I don't like to be I don't know about you guys, but in high school, I get embarrassed if people see me as the kid that don't do my homework. I don't like that. I mean, I may not do it right, but I finish. So I don't like to be seen as the child or the kid that doesn't do their homework. That is me. So, and one of I don't even know if this girl is gonna remember me, but when we were graduating, she she thought that I was gonna go to Harvard. She's like, "Oh, you Asian are so smart. You always do your homework and you always get good grades." I was like, "Yeah, but I'm not taking like you know AP course or whatever. I'm not going to Harvard. I'm not that smart. I'm not smart. Yeah, I just get my things done. That's it." So yeah, wish Harvard is not for me. Uh, Yeah, that's good, VC. So just wait. I think Etsy just probably want to make sure you know, since it's delivered, they want to make sure like everything goes smoothly and the customer doesn't complain. So probably wait a little bit. And if you don't see it after a month, then yeah, contact them. Sandra, yeah, I'm not making anything, Sandra. I am, oh my gosh, I'm just folding. I'm just folding fabric and chatting with you guys. I'm not even doing anything because I got stressed out. I got stressed out with uh, making things. So I'm merely just cleaning my room. I know I'm talking more than cleaning, but yeah. So you guys probably not gonna see me right now on camera because I'm trying to put some stuff on the floor here away. So yeah, I have a lot of things on the floor here. Let me put everything on the table so I can organize them. Ooh, all these receipts. I gotta go through all these receipts. We'll look at the receipt later. Oh yeah, and that too, Jill, right? Like just in case, I think that's yeah, because I'm not sure about that because I haven't got my stuff put on reserve. Yeah, I think Jill's correct on that. I don't know, there was a lot of mixed answer on the Etsy group. If you guys need help, join Etsy. I think I got kicked out of that group, but join like Etsy seller support group on Facebook, something like that. I think that's the title. The Etsy underachiever, they kicked me out, so I don't know why they kicked me out. I don't know, maybe a comment, but I'm not in that group anymore. But there's a lot of Etsy help group on Facebook. If you guys join it, I know Angela group is also helpful, but the Etsy support group is probably more knowledgeable if you guys have more question in there. Because I'm in those group and I learn a lot from those groups. So I was too geeky, not doing anything. So our yeah, yeah, right. The if that girl that say that to me, if she see me on YouTube now, I don't know if she still remember me, but she always joke like that to me because she say, "Oh, I always do my homework. I never miss a day of school. I turn everything on time." And she didn't know, she didn't hear where I was going to college, and she was just making an assumption that I was going to Harvard. So she was just joking like that to me. But like, I'll be like, now you see me, I didn't go to Harvard. This is my university. I go to Tutu University. I probably could tell my husband, hey, I graduated from Tutu University, and now I'm working for Tutu University. And that's my job now. I didn't graduate from any university, but Tutu University. Yeah, Jill. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they hold it for a different reason. I don't even know, but that's just what I see a lot of from a different Etsy Facebook group. There's a ton of people that got their stuff on reserve. So that was just what I was just reading based off of what other people was going through, and I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, and I mean, Etsy could hold it for like many reasons. So I don't. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I'm kind of cleaning up, but I don't think I'm doing enough. I didn't make a dent. I think I made a little dent in my fabric because I pull all the fabric, but not really. I think I should do the thread because my thread wall here is mess up because I've been embroidering and not putting them properly back. So I think I should organize this. Now all these loose thread hang. And these bigger spool, I don't like to put them up here, so they're gonna go in the drawer. So, and then I have these small spool. I gotta put them together. So this whole drywall is already messed up. So I just have like things that are placed everywhere over here that shouldn't be over here. Yeah, Denny, I saw that. Man, Denny, you are my inspiration now. Because I saw your clean and gorgeous craft room and then your Christmas tree, girl. You ever put your Christmas tree up? I keep saying I was gonna do this week, but I have not even cleaned up. So I'm trying really hard to at least clean up my room first and then set up my Christmas tree because hey, Christmas is approaching fast. I don't know when you guys put up your Christmas tree, but it's approaching and I'm not even setting it up yet. I don't decorate anything else, just the tree. So I don't know how how much decoration you guys do for Christmas, but I only do the tree only. Before I used to do my kitchen and the tree in the bedroom, but I think that's too much work for me. Hey Pia. Hey, Pia is here. My bestie is here. Pia's also another my bestie. She's here tonight. Are you working on anything tonight, Pia? Oh, no. Sorry, lady. Sorry. The connection's. Let me see what time is it. Okay, I say 11. I have 5 more minutes. So I know Pia just got on. So I'm gonna go in 5 minutes. I've been here too long. Just like talking nonsense. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna close it so you guys can have a Robert Redford and ooh, Pia's working. Pia, show us some of your work. Pia, I love to see your work. Like my Facebook group, I have not been too much active on it, and I was hoping. I mean, I know I said photography, but I didn't want to change it to like craft, photography, product photography, and just craft, so you guys can share your crafts and show your awesome project so we can all be motivated and inspired. I mean, if you want to, because I just feel like I haven't been doing much, and since maybe I put photography there, maybe a lot of ladies don't want to post up their work. But yeah, I'm gonna try to change the name later. So because I do want you guys to be encouraged to post your craft and what you're working on. Hey Maria, I didn't even get to meet Nita yet, but I think I have to contact Nita later through Facebook to see if me and Nita can do. That would be awesome. Like I want to do a collaboration with Nita so we both can do a craft fair together and live stream at the craft show. I really want to do that. I think that would be awesome just so I get to do something outside of Etsy and just keep my business going. Right on YouTube University. Heck yeah. Don't worry about being kicked out from that group. I was kicked out from the anxiety group because I asked. Oh, yeah, Lynn. Yeah. So sometimes people don't like humor or like people don't like you saying the truth. Because sometimes the truth kind of hurt people or like some jokes. So yeah. Um, I think me personally, if I don't get a joke, I don't really care. I mean, even if it's not toward me, it's not something derogatory toward me, um, I'm fine with it. But yeah, but you are speaking on your behalf, so I don't know how that that line or question got you banned because you're not saying anything toward anybody. You're talking about yourself only. So I mean, I didn't really care because there's a lot of Etsy Etsy help group on Facebook anyway. So I was like, whatever. They kicked me out, whatever. I don't even know when I got kicked out. I just thought I cannot find them anymore. So I know that I got kicked out because I cannot find the group. So once you're kicked out, they block you, so you cannot find their group anymore. But it's okay. Oh, Pia, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to organize it now, Pia, because it's a mess now. I saw your fabric, very pretty. You think you have a lot of fabric. Oh, and yeah. I just started this journey in 2020, so that's why I mean, girl, like a whole year, almost 2 years now, I already accumulated a lot. So I gotta stop because at this rate, if I continue this rate, I'm gonna drown. So 2 years, I already accumulated this much. That's all I'm saying. I know a lot of you guys start this crafting journey like a long time ago, so I'm sure you guys have way more. Um, but I I I don't want that to be my distraction because I'm trying to build the business and not making it like it is still a passion, but I don't want it to be like a hobby that's not making my business work. So that's why me and Liz we were talking earlier about being strategic and not shopping blindlessly because that's what I've been doing, blindless shopping. It's hard in the beginning. I think in every business it's hard because you're figuring your product or service that you're serving. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This is gonna happen. The longer I stay online, it's gonna be breaking. Hey, Joanne, Joanne C is here. Girl, haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you, Joanne. Oh gosh, I feel like the longer I stay, I get to see all the people that I haven't seen for a while. I'm just so happy to see all the old face and all the new face. I'm trying to start my organization selling my stuff, and I see something else to do. Yeah, Lynn, I'm trying. I got this idea from my sister. My sister is a nail tech, and girl, she got a whole lot of um nail polish like organized by color, and I'm like, I'm jealous. I don't have anything other than thread, so the thread has to. I'm trying to make what my sister has. Um, and plus, my sister did with nail tech. She don't have as much product as I do because she's providing a service and I'm providing a product. So yeah, I'm gonna have more stuff than her, but I am trying to shift that. I think next year I really want my business to be focused more on service because I want to help people rather than produce products. Um, I still like making the stuff, but I think I like to offer service more because I like to. I guess it's just more like I just like talking more and helping people more. I mean, I know that selling the product is also helping people, but then that um you only give them away like you sell a product and then that's it. Like you don't get to talk to people anymore unless they become a repeat customer. But yeah. Yeah, Maria, so this thread wall came the idea came from my sister nail polish rack. Um it's just really pretty to look at it. But if you have a lot of thread, it's not a good solution because you're gonna have a lot of shelf all the way to the ceiling. It's probably not the best method for people to have. I think the pegboard would be great for people to have a lot because then you can just put the thread like on the peg like that. But with this, it takes more space with this. Oh, yeah, mine's at 20% too. It's dying a little bit, so I only have one charger, and my iPad is also dying, so I think I gotta go in a little bit. I think I'll probably clean enough for me to work tomorrow because I gotta do some sweater tomorrow. So I think this is good enough. I will clean some more after I finish um my my shirt because I'm trying to clean here a little bit so tomorrow I can do just so tomorrow I can do my hoodie because I have some hoodie that I gotta do for my sister. And I think this is good enough. Good enough. I feel like I'm a chatterbox because a lot of the other lady lives, like when I join them, they talk more, or they work more. They work more efficiently than talking. And then I need to plan something where I have the overhead camera so you guys can see me working. Which I don't want to be just cleaning and you guys watching me clean. Really, this is kind of boring, but that's all in the future plans. And Black Friday is coming up, so I'm gonna try to look at those stands if anything go on sale. Because I am trying to take YouTube to full time, so I have to invest in those equipment on Black Friday. I'm gonna be looking at those stands. Okay. Oh, I have so many of these. These are like the tender touch. I bought the bigger roll, so I have like tons of extra that I cut off. I'm gonna throw them over here. Then, oh no, don't throw this away. I might need this. And then I'm gonna kind of use this roller. I'm gonna roll all the trash here. I'll talk to you later, Danny. Thank you for coming, saying hi, Danny. It was good to see you. You have a good night, Danny. I have it shows up at the top. I use a special stick to grab. Oh, that's good, Pia. Yeah. Um, I try not to go higher. So I think I'm good. I'm probably not gonna even need more thread than this. I think if you do really intricate design from Embroidery Library, then yeah, you might need more color variations. But a lot of the design that we do is just applique, and they don't have a lot of color variation anyway. So I think that's it for me. I don't think I will be growing the fabric. I mean the thread more than that. Tree house. We usually go to my daughter's house. She always gets big tree. and then all ironing board. Oh, Maria. Oh yes, I think I've seen that before too. I don't know. You watched the lady called what's her name? My gosh, I cannot remember, but she liked to use like she liked to repurpose furniture or items that are like recycle them and make them into like storage or something. And I think I see people done that with that like old ironing board. Yeah. I think it's good if you don't have a lot of threads. I feel like if you have like so many threads, all kinds of shades of color. There's a guy that I saw on Facebook, the Buy Embroidery group. He has a full shop and they embroider a lot of like shirts. So they need a lot of variations of thread color. So they have like a whole wall of thread. They probably have like 1,000 spools or maybe 4,000 spools of thread. And that's a lot. But they are a production facility, so they do high volume. So yeah, but I think for us, we're good. That works for me. Not a high production facility. I, I zip tied to the side of my metal shelving unit. Yeah, Pia, that's I know you. You do a lot of different embroidery, Pia. So yeah, you do need all the in between colors and all different shades. So so you can get the right color, right? The right color shades for the design. But for applique, if I use red, then just red. There's not really in between. But I do see that there was a Santa Claus that I got from Embroidery Library, and that Santa Claus face has three color shades of flesh tone. So I didn't have the in between flesh tone color, so I can't even embroider the Santa Claus out because in his face it look weird. So that's the thing. If you do an embroidered file that has a lot of texture and late colors, and there's some in between like shading tones or something, you need to have a variety of colors and in between colors so you guys can get the right tones. But for applique, red and just red because I just need the red outline. I just get red. So that's why I don't need too many in between colors. I have a lot of thread. I need to get rid of some because they're old and yeah, Maria. Like the older they are not strong anymore, so they can break easily. Yeah, you are correct. That's why I don't really buy like used thread on Facebook Marketplace because I don't know the lifelong of the thread. So if I buy any used thread, I just use it for like basting or something like that, like hand basting. I wouldn't even use it so close because I cannot trust. How old is the thread? Yeah, they do last, Pia, but we don't know about the durability. It loses durability like over a long period of time. And especially depending on how the person store them. If they store in like near the window with direct sunlight, um, they still last. I mean, they're still usable, but the durability it's not gonna be there. The pasta, um, is that like how they do the puff cap, Pia? I'm not seeing. I think I don't think I've seen that, Pia. You gotta show us if you use it, show us a project you use with it, because I can't visualize what they are. I only know the pus stuff that they use on the cap, but I don't know what's the other pus stuff. Yeah, right, Maria? Yeah, like they still they still work, but they lose the durability. That's all. Like I mean, fabric and thread, they're not gonna disintegrate because they're man-made. They don't get dissolve easily, right? So they are gonna be there for years, but they just lose their functionality. Okay, the 3D puff that I think Nita husband did a video on it, right? So if you're talking about the 3D the puff stuff that they put under the embroidery to make it 3D dimensional, right? Like the three-dimensional kind of look. Yeah. I have not I mean I think Maria or I think I don't know if it's you or somebody suggested on the Facebook group, the photography Facebook group that I'm in, the one that I'm running. I think it was you, right, Maria, that suggested that. I say I wasn't sure if it's compliance to put on child shirt. I know that it's okay for accessory like hats, but I'm not sure because I don't like to do too many 3D dimensional on the kid's shirt. I think it should still be safe, but I'm not really sure. Haven't looked into that. Okay, yeah, that was you. Okay, Maria, yeah, it was you. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's compliant. Oh yes, Sandra. Yes, even gas, man. Everything is. Oh, I am like I tell my, I'm getting mad that food is crazy now. Um, just before the pandemic, we only spent 100. Now I'm spending almost 200, like 150 to 200 grocery. I'm getting frustrated. Like everything is going up, but that's just the world we live in. Everything is changing every single day, and we can't control it. We just live in it, and just had to go about our day. There's not much we can do about that. Yeah. Okay. I clear my table off so tomorrow I can embroider shirts. Okay, yeah. Ask Nita. Maybe Nita will be more knowledgeable because I am in that group, but I'm not quite sure. I think Nita would probably know, and I don't know. I haven't seen anybody try on a shirt. So if anybody do a video trying on it, tell us because I don't know what's the 3D puff that they use. Like, do you buy it from the craft store? I haven't looked into it, so I'm not sure. Hey, Diamond Tutu Boutique, how are you? Good evening. Ooh, okay, all my bestie. And now we're down to 15 people. I think a lot of the ladies already left. I think Liz and everybody already went to bed. So yeah, so ladies, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's already 11:15. So welcome Diamond to Q Boutique, but we gotta end it now because it's already 11:15. I said I'm gonna go to bed before midnight. So I'll see you guys next week. I'm I think I'm just gonna do my embroidery and then I will come up with a project this week since I know I need to do some project with you guys. So I will look into a project and then we'll come back on live and do a project together. So this time I'm not gonna be cleaning. I'm gonna try to clean up off camera. So yeah, thank you for keeping me company, ladies. I mean, I didn't accomplish a lot, but at least I finished the table here. I put everything away on the table, so I have space here now. So yeah, thanks for keeping me company all this time, you guys. You guys take care, okay? You guys have a good night. Goodbye, guys. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Pia, you have a good night. Hey, Pia, I will contact you about the giveaway. for the 12 days of Christmas crafting. Those of you that came kind of late, if any of you have a YouTube channel, you guys want to participate, I put the Google form link on my description and also in my community tab. So if you guys want to participate, we have 12 slots. It's 12 days of Christmas crafting live. So I'm gonna have people that have YouTube that want to participate, and it's a good way to get your channel exposed. Gain subscriber. Like it's helping all of us out. And then at the same time, we have fun. And then I think Pia says she's gonna help me with the giveaway. So Pia will contact you with that, Pia. So yeah, I'll keep in touch with you on the phone. I'll call you so we can discuss about that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have fun, you guys. So you guys take care. If you guys wanna join and have a YouTube, then yeah, look into the Google form and the description. So good night, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Bye.